Today I want to talk about money, long-term financial planning, and specifically the concept of retirement. Most people have a pretty black and white view of retirement. They think that you're going to have a career and you're going to work the majority of your life full-time and make as much money as you can and save as much money as you can until one day you go from full-time to zero time. You don't work anymore, and 100% of your time is now for leisure. And they think about this in terms of money as, well, you have a certain savings goal because you can only safely withdraw 4% of your savings per year, and that has to cover all of your costs of your retirement. I think that this is unhealthy and ineffective way of thinking about it, of thinking about career, of thinking about work, and thinking about retirement. I think about it more progressively. So rather than working as much as you can to make as much money as you can, and then saving some, and thinking about your retirement as some savings goal, you should think about how little money you can spend month to month. And every year you should try to reduce your dependence on money. So good examples of this would be, for instance, solar panels. This year you're paying an electricity bill, and let's say that you work hard and you have some extra money saved at the end of the year. Do you put it in the stock market or some sort of mutual fund or something like that, and hope to get some monetary yield to cover future electricity bills? Or do you invest in solar panels and reduce your expenses for the next 30 years? And I would say that you should be doing the latter. And you can take this really as a pure capitalist approach. This is the means of production, the means to produce electricity. You should look to own the means of production and not to always be paying some big company for electricity and all of your other needs. And in this way, you can really take control of your lifestyle. You want a certain lifestyle, you want to have a certain lifestyle for the rest of your life. Think about achieving it through owning the means of producing the needs, that lifestyle. Food is another great example. You like eggs. You only want organic, free-range eggs because you're conscientious about what kind of food you put in your body. Well, rather than trying to buy more and more finely labeled eggs from the store, get a chicken. Treat the chicken how you want the chicken to be treated. These labels don't really mean what you think they mean anyway. When they say free range, it's not a chicken out in a field like you think. You're never going to get eggs grown the way that you want from a store. So take control of the means of production. The means of production of eggs is a chicken. The means of production of electricity is a solar panel or a windmill or something like that. Every year you should try to build up your capital to produce the things that you actually want, that you actually consume. And as you have more and more of your needs taken care of, you will need to work less and less to meet them, to buy the things from the market. Which means that if you're still working full-time, then every year you are spending a smaller percentage of your earnings, which just makes it easier to save the rest. Or you can just start cutting your hours right then and retire progressively. I also want to challenge this concept that retirement means 100% leisure time. It's not retirement because you're still gardening, or it's not retirement because you're still collecting the eggs from the chickens and doing maintenance on your house or maintenance on the solar panels or whatever. Well, it's not healthy to spend 100% of your time in leisure, nor is it going to make you happy. You just watching movies all day or consuming things all day is not only not very satisfying, but is it in fact a path to dementia and other health problems? There's many scientific studies that show that novel activity and learning new things and doing new activities and just going out and being generally active helps people live longer. I saw a really cute story about a 101-year-old woman in Maine who's been lobstering since she was 8 years old. Well, how does she live to 101? Because she stayed active. They asked her when she was going to retire, and she said, "When I die." And for almost all of human history, that's how people viewed it. They didn't have this idea that one day they were just going to watch TV for the rest of their life, and it's not good for you. It's not healthy. So a lot of retired people get bored, and whether they're intuitively understanding this or something else, they take up hobbies like gardening and crafts and so on. And why work full time and wait until you're retired to take up a hobby like gardening? Start gardening now, reduce your costs, and retire progressively. Demonetize your thinking. Stop thinking about consuming everything from the market as if the market's really going to give you the best things. You want something done right, you got to do it yourself. You want organic, free-range, vegetarian-fed eggs, then buy a chicken and treat the chicken that way. You want clean energy, then produce clean energy. And these are easy examples, but think creatively about it. Think creatively about the things that you personally consume and how you can actually provide those things for yourself rather than how much money you're going to need to keep buying them from now until the end of your life. Demonetize your thinking, demonetize your life, and retire progressively into a more diversified, less intensive lifestyle.